Live TV streaming? Again? Seems like we're doing one of these roundups every few months, doesn't it? But the cord-cutting streaming TV industry is evolving at a rapid pace, and doggone it, we're gonna keep up. So today we'll have a look at all the services we've already discussed in the past, plus one newcomer. Philo TV isn't exactly a major player yet in terms of sheer numbers, but it's making a play to join the ranks of the big guys, thanks to a stripped-down approach that you may find attractive. And there are some shakeups among the rest of the providers and how we think about them, but before we get to all that, be sure to subscribe to our channel so you can be the first to let us know why we're always 100% correct on all of our future reviews. All right, enough preamble, let's dive in. We'll get to a more nuanced approach in a moment, but let's just talk about pure price to start things off. I'm not going to bring up add-ons or premium channels or that sort of thing, since things start to get pretty convoluted once you start doing that. So to talk about price, I'm just looking at sticker price for standard packages offered from these companies. So with that in mind, for bargain basement prices, you just can't beat Philo. And they take our top spot here, $16 a month for the lowest tier offering. That beats even our perennial favorite wallet saver Sling, which now comes in at $25 a month minimum after a recent price hike. For the most part, the rest of the services kind of cluster together in terms of price, but PlayStation Vue continues to dominate the list as the most expensive option. If you want to cut the cord but retain the massive channel counts from traditional TV providers, then DIRECTV Now should be at the top of your list. Now, high channel counts aren't everything. Whether it's worth it depends a lot on how many of those channels you'll actually watch. But again, similar to the pricing section, we're not going for nuance here. We just want to know who delivers the most, and DIRECTV Now takes that top spot. Philo, which had the lowest price, also has the lowest channel count by far, so you may want to check their listings to see if they'll have what you're after. Now, I'm really fond of the saying, you get what you pay for. Not that it's always true, but it's a relevant question to ask. Are you getting what you're paying for? For our purposes today, we'll define value simply as the price per channel for each service. And when we do that, we start to see some interesting things happen with the rankings. Philo may have the lowest channel count, but it's so much cheaper than the competition that it has the lowest price per channel on the list. And even though PlayStation Vue is in the top 3 in terms of channels offered, it's expensive enough that it hits the bottom of this list. But look what happened to YouTube TV, which was floating right in the middle for both price and channel count. Once you factor both lists together, YouTube TV jumps up near the top, and it gets even better for them when we move on to our next category. Local channels are a different beast altogether, and the providers that are great at delivering huge numbers of national channels may not do so well with the local ones. Case in point, take PlayStation Vue, which has huge channel counts, but it's kind of middle of the road when it comes to this category, while Hulu and YouTube TV, which have been hugging the middle up to now, are now looking at the top spots. But let me zoom out for just a moment and ask two questions. First, do you even care about local channels? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But second, if you do, how badly do you want them integrated into your streaming service? Because you can always grab an HD antenna and get those local channels for free. And if you do that, then it doesn't much matter that Philo, which ranks dead last in this category, doesn't include local channels at all. DVR can make a huge difference in your day-to-day experience, and YouTube TV wins the DVR battle with no contest. Unlimited recordings that are stored for up to 9 months at no extra cost, no one else even comes close. Philo and PlayStation Vue also have unlimited storage capacity, but recordings only last for about a month with those two. As for the bottom of this list, I'm putting Sling there. They charge $5 a month for only 50 hours of space, and they don't even let you record Disney-owned channels, which you'll remember includes ESPN. Kind of a big one. All right, we're calling this category usability, and this one's a little more subjective than some of the others. For usability, we're combining both the available picture quality and the interface that you'll have to navigate. Hulu, for instance, has a terrible interface. It's very difficult to navigate, but their picture is smooth and reliable, so they actually get a decent middle ranking. YouTube TV takes the top spot on this one, and much like with the DVR, it was an easy call. YouTube obviously has a lot of practice delivering good picture and learning the finer points of navigation. I'll also give an honorable mention though to DIRECTV Now, which is super quick and responsive on every device I've tried it on, so it mimics the classic TV experience really well. Okay, so who wins? Well, this one might surprise you, but we're gonna go with DIRECTV Now as our overall favorite. In the areas I covered, you only heard me call them out a couple of times for their awesome channel counts and their great usability. You'll also notice they're never in the bottom. In every category, they're at least solid and often above average. As for the rest of the crowd, YouTube TV is best if you're after a great DVR experience, and we're calling Sling our best budget option. even though they are knocked out of our top spot for now. Philo makes a good run on the title of best budget option as well, but it's so limited that while I think it's worth a look, it's hard to give it a blanket recommendation. All right, now let us know in the comments whether you agree or disagree with our rankings. Here's the challenge though. If you disagree, give us some good reasons why. Try to convince us. Obviously, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and visit us at Reviews.org. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we will see you on the next review.